Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we go be in New York and we go be in Chicago with it, man. So hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. We on road to 20,000 subscribers. Help me get there, y'all. Look, it don't cost you nothing to subscribe. Just hit that button. It should be right over there. Subscribe to the channel, man. So look, today, y'all know it's 9/11. Do y'all know? Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know. For some of you young people don't know. 23 years ago today was the day they crashed into the World Trade Center. I won't say the first time, but America don't get hit too many times, y'all. Not too many times. We had Pearl Harbor. You can name a few things. The bombing. Listen, trust me. Once you get on the United States bad side, it's not good for you. They go hunt you down. They don't care how long it takes to catch you. That's when Bin Laden was born. He probably been on their radar, but he got on their radar even more after that. And y'all see, they walked him down, bro. They walked him down. Killed him in his own house. Killed him in his own house, man. Women, children, all. They went in that house and handled their business, so that's what it is, y'all. So 3,000 people were reported dead. It all started when four hijackers hijacked 4 different airplanes. And the bad part about it is when we wind it back and they did the investigation, all the pilots were trained by the United States over here. Trained them how to fly the planes, and what they do, learn how to fly the plane and crash them into some of our buildings. I should have had a New York map up just so I could show it to y'all. They crashed them into our building. The first plane crashed into one of the World Trade Centers. They said North Tower and South Tower, whichever one it was. I had did that years back. Crashed into that one. I'll never forget where I was. I was locked up. When you first seen it, the first plane hit it, you would think, how the hell the pilot fall asleep at the wheel and made a mistake and then ran into a building? God damn. This pilot must have been drunk or something, man. How you go boom, run into a building like that? That's crazy. Then the second one came. Boom! What the hell? Now we got 2 of them stuck up in there. Then guess where the third one go, y'all? Went to the Pentagon. Boom! Now the Pentagon sits low, y'all. It's only one level. That's above ground. The other levels are below ground. It goes all the way down. I can't remember how many feet it go down, but trust me, it didn't hardly hurt that building. Not at all. And put a big dent hole in it, but I'm just talking about all the floors were beneath the ground, so it didn't do much damage as it could have did, like it did the World Trade Center, Then we had another plane that was headed to Camp David, y'all. All of a sudden they say it crashed into, a field in Southwest Pennsylvania. My opinion, and the United States never admit this, after the first 3 planes hit, any plane that was out of contact, they got on them, y'all. They put them F-16s up in the air. Anybody ain't picking up this line, and hey, we got one headed over here. Because Pennsylvania, they was headed toward Camp David. That's where they was going to try to hit. And they shot that plane down. But the United States don't want to tell you that they shot a plane down with all them United States citizens on the plane. They can't admit that. So they say the plane crashed into the ground. Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah, that's what happened after you shoot it down. But they say the passengers overtook the cockpit and they forced it to the ground. Well, if they didn't have no bomb on and y'all was able to get into the cockpit Look like y'all should have been trying to fly and call, hey man, we need a pilot up here, man. We in trouble. You know y'all supposed to flew that until you can get back and try to line. But maybe that's me. I be thinking big. I think I'm gonna survive everything. I'm gonna try to land the plane. Yeah, I would have tried to land out. Listen, I wouldn't have crashed it into the damn ground, I'll tell you that. That would have been the last option. Listen, when we crash, I'd be like, all right, y'all, we out of gas, bro. we out of gas, bro. Man, I done flew over the water, man. We go have to see if we can pull it. We got to try to pull it, you know. But the last captain, when he landed that plane in New York, hey, we go be in the Hudson. That's where we would be. But yeah, that happened. That was 23 years ago, y'all. I'll never forget. I was in the penitentiary. I was in jail, y'all, and I was at a work camp. And they used to take you out. And when you go out on a work camp, they never bring you back in until it's time to come in. That particular day, when we was there, they called all the trucks in. They had like 7 or 8 trucks out doing work. What you do when you're at work camp, anything that the state owns or the state wants you to clean up, this is why they call it modern day slavery. If the state owns 200 cars, they'll have you wash all 200 of them cars. If the state own the park, you have to cut the grass on them parks and stuff like that. And trust me, I have seen some racist things down there. You know, I don't want to get too deep into that, but I've seen a lot of racist things down there. So when they made us come in, you never see the guns in the penitentiary unless you're in the child hall or you see them in the tower. You can look up and maybe get a glimpse of something. But this particular day, once they figured out that we under attack, they didn't know how big it was going to be. Look, they had them guns out. When we pulled back up, we like, whoa, we got that thing out, boy. Big boy shit, you know. So they get the little thing right, the mirror, and go around and look under there and make sure ain't nobody under there, no bomb or nothing. Let us come back in. We supposed to strip search. We like go straight to the unit. We like, man, y'all ain't go strip it. Because that's really a security issue. If you let inmates go out, we can come back with knives, guns, anything. So we knew it was something serious if they didn't strip search us right. So when we went back to the unit, everybody standing up looking at the TV. We like, man, what's up, Joe? What's going on? Man, some damn fool done crashed into the plane, man, fast a plane into the World Trade Center. We like, oh man, how he missed that, man? He must not been paying attention. We talking, as we talking, here come the other plane. Boom! I'm like, whoa. And the crazy part about this, now you know if these was black folks, they agreed to crash into something that plane would have been coming 2 miles an hour. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I ain't going full throttle. It have been stalling, cutting off. Start it back up, man. Start it back up. This plane, y'all, was boom. I'm like, damn. Because CNN kept rewinding it and showing you, and you could see how fast it was going. And it like to went straight through the building. The first one, so much, but that second one, like to went straight through the building. I'm like, damn. In Chicago, naturally, you see where I'm at? This building right here, this is the Sears Tower. See, this is here, over here, this is the John Hancock. Sears Tower is deep over here. It's the big building. They closed it down, quickly. They evacuated that whole building and closed it down because they thought, okay, they knew Chicago was going to be next, or they assumed it was going to be next. That's just how the security they threw up. They like, man, we ain't finna let them crash, because if they'd have crashed the building to, man, the Sears Tower, man, they could have tore up a lot of stuff downtown, y'all. A lot of stuff. You know, so New York, y'all was kind of lucky that them buildings didn't tip over and knock nothing else down. You know, and I don't know if some of y'all know this, It wasn't just that plane that brought that building down. It's my opinion, my theory, but think about this, y'all. Plus, I got evidence to prove it. Well, I won't say my evidence. I have heard people on the TV talking about the firemen said they was, when they got there, and some of them, they was at the bottom of the place they had drove in, and they said they were getting out to help people, and they started hearing explosion. They blew up one pole. Boom, boom, boom. You know how they do when they finna demolition, when they finna blow up a building? Just like that, when they finna blow up a building, right? How they do? They set off the bombs and they came straight down. Now think about when the Trade Center came down. Why would it come straight down like that? That means they had set them bombs and them explosions they supposed to happen right at the beams, y'all. They set them right in the place they supposed to be. That's why the building came straight down. And they did all that to create money. You never heard of Homeland Security into the World Trade Center. Never heard of Homeland Security. Now all of a sudden we got Homeland Security. And I ain't saying they shouldn't have it, because actually the Army, did y'all know the Army cannot attack the United States? Our Army. Do y'all remember that movie? We had White House Down, and the other one that Jamie Foxx played in. Do you know the Army can't even fire a shot on the United States soil? Ain't that something? That's why we got National Guards now. They might can move around, but they should be together. You would think, man, we need the Army over here. Come over here and blow these gangbangers off the block. They can't do it. They can't do it. Ain't that something? There's always politics hidden here and there, and you be like, oh man, that don't make no sense. But it do to a certain extent. You don't want nobody to take over our army and start attacking civilians. Well, we got a rogue general just decide today, you know what, man? I'm finna take care of everything. Man, fuck it, I ain't doing nothing else the United States say. Come on, soldiers, let's get ready. We going over here to handle this business. So it's a reason they tell them not to attack the United States soil, you know. Everything is for a reason, you know. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Now, one of the guys that asked me something, what's his name? Let me see. Let's start with this person here. What's this? TJ Maestro. He said, gee, what about the stone? I asked a few topics what y'all want to talk about. He said, can I tell a story about the Stones on 45th and Cottage? You know what, to be honest, bro, I ain't never fucked with them. And not in a negative way, I just didn't know them, you know. See, that was a whole project building, bro. And if you weren't associated with somebody or didn't know who they was, you ain't just running in and out projects like that. You know, I didn't hardly even know there was some Stones over there. Until I was locked up with one of them, though. I was locked up with one of them. I forgot his name, but I almost had to get on his ass, you know, because that nigga told me he wanted to go get me some soap. You know, we got po boxes in the jail, right? And what we do when the state pay you, the state pay you $15. We call it state pay. It's like you be on welfare even in the penitentiary. They'll give you get $15 a month. So what we were asked for to keep the mob straight and to take care of the po box, everybody had to give up $1 out their state pay. They ain't asking you for nothing out your money you get from the street, just your state pay. All you have to do is put up 2 bars of soap. It's just $1. Bars of soap was 50 cents. All you need to put up is $1. You can't beat that. The man tell me, I said, yeah, well, the first unit we had, when you come in on the new, we would give people cosmetics and everything they need. So that unit needed some more supplies in the po box. So we had to send them some, right? So I tell everybody what's going on. I said, yeah, Mo Man said he low down there. We got to send him some cosmetics. So I'm telling Mo Man, Mo go say, Man, I ain't sending them shit. Man, ain't nobody give me nothing when I first came in. I said, I know that brother down there. He took care of everybody. Only reason he didn't hit you if you didn't say you was a stone, bro. But you can't say he went on the job, because I come through there and he hit me. Everybody knew who Lil Mo was. So he like, I ain't paying. I said, okay, well, we'll see you in gym tomorrow. I was dead serious, boy. Listen, when I come to the gym, I got my guys with me. We had some weightlifting guys. They were big. All they did was lifting weights. When we come, I got them. I said, hold up, bro. Before y'all go lift weights, I need y'all to rotate with me. We got some business to take care of. I'm looking around. I see him. I'm like, there you go. We walked over there. Listen, he synced them big guys with me. He smiled. That nigga pulled out that soap like, I'm like, yeah, all right. I put it in my pocket. I said, all right, y'all can go. Y'all can go. He like, gee, you serious, huh? Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not playing, bro. I mean what I say. I'm standing on what I say. As y'all say, stand on business, bro. I stand on business. I ain't playing with you. I'm not going back and forth, bro. You go give up that soap. You go get it up. And listen, he dropped it. That's a small thing to ask, bro. I felt like, oh, you trying to play with me? Okay. Okay, you want to play with me? All right. I don't play like that, bro. He the only person that I knew from that area that he said he was a general that was from that building over there in Cottage. He's the only one I knew. I can't even remember his name. But the rest of it, I wasn't in tune with him. Because Cottage is like 45th and Cottage. I never hung over there. You know, I used to be down on State Streets. I done hung in the projects down on State Street, 43rd. I done been in and out of there, not hanging, just, you know, rotating here and there. But I never was over on Cottage on 45th. And when I think about it, even if I visualize, I'd have been on 43rd and Cottage. No, I just never hung over there, bro. So I can't put you in tune with what's going on in that building. Anybody you know, any of the guys from over there, tell them to call me, man. I would love to sit down with a couple of them, demonstrate. Shit, I'm pretty sure they got a lot of stories y'all can tell me about that over there. You know? Now the other person, what's his name? Samuel Stories 5575. I guess it's YouTuber. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, bro. He wanted to know about the Mickey Hardware and the Stone. Well, first of all, bro, I'm 53, bro. He said, I don't know how old you is, OG. Can you tell us some stories about when the Mickey Caldwell, not Mickey Caldwell, the MCs separated from the Stones? I'm like, I can't tell you no more than what I done heard, that you probably done heard. The reason they separated, y'all, listen, Jeff Ford had what he called the Main 21, bro. This go way back. The Main 21 were a group of guys that Jeff put together. Jeff Ford was a sharp thinking guy, y'all. He put all the gangs together, and this how he did it. Mickey Caldwell had his own little mob, the MCs, and they were over here. You had gangster disciples, they called them devil disciples back then. You had everybody had their little crews. He got them all to come together, and he called them the Main 21. The Main 21 were all leaders of separate gangs, y'all. Now, what happened, the friction started when Jeff Ford, when he got ready to change the name again and take them to L. Wilkins, Mickey Caldwell was like, no, bro, we just changed our name. We was Blackstone. We were Mickey Caldwell said first, now we now we Black P Stone. We put the stone on our name. We not finna be changing our name every time you feel like it. And Mickey stood up to him, y'all. And then all of a sudden, Mickey come up dead. And the MCs, they assumed that Jeff had something to do with it. They didn't have no proof, and they don't know. But what they did, they just took the stone off their name, and they've been separate ever since. I don't know. I don't remember it being a real big war. They just weren't rocking with each other like that. You know, you might have had a little friction here and there, little fights whenever they got into it, but it wasn't too much major. You know, because even when you go to jail, if you're an MC, you got to ride with the Stones, because you gonna need that assistant. You know, they changed their name to their snakes. That's what they saying. Just that's how they identify each other. Snake bite. You know, I was locked up with a couple of them, and he had me rolling me, telling about some of the situations he went through. He said he was the general, or he was the Satan. That was the rank they give him. And he said they was giving him money for the picnic, and he was jagging it off. And when it was time for them to have the nationwide picnic, he didn't have the money. He said, Shrimp, they beat the brakes on me. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. He said, Shrimp, they beat the hell out of me, man. I'm like, wow, I guess they did. Nigga, you jagged off all the money. He's like, yeah, man. You know, so some people be shady, some be legit. You know, I used to tell my little moles this. I said, look, little mole, let me tell you something. I said, you go run into all type of generals. Shady ones, good ones, righteous ones, ones you don't like. I said, but one thing you got to remember, you better respect all of them. Because one thing I learned, and I know, fucking with one of these generals will get your ass whooped for whooped. In California, they call them DPs. We call them violations. I ain't never had a violation. I've been blessed, bro, to always walk on the right side of the law. You know, I ain't never did nothing out of the law, but I had a few close ones. But I always come out when we go to demonstrate about it. I was right, because I knew law. I stood on it. You know, so I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna get me in trouble. Cause see, a regular soldier get beat all in his chest and he done with it. If you're a general and get a violation, boy, they give you what you call a head to toe. That means they can beat you from the head to your toe, bro. And ain't nobody putting their hands on the general. Goddamn, G Shrimp don't take violation, and I don't mean it like that. I take them if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying I ain't doing nothing wrong where I got to get a violation, bro. I don't like being beat up, bro. I'm not gonna do it, you know. So I ain't never had no problem. And you know, it's ironic that Larry used to run with Chief them too. I didn't listen to stories with Larry. Larry said he wanted to be like Chief, man. He was little, and he said he remembered being in the church they used to demonstrate over on the east side. He said when Jeff walked in, he said it was quiet. You could hear a pin drop. And he said, man, he would love to have juice like that one day. And guess what? It ended up happening too. See, he spoke it into existence because them words came out of Larry's mouth. And then when you think about the mobs, let me tell you, our mob, the Black Peace Stones, the 5 principles: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Guess what the gangsters is? Love, life, loyalty, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So if people honor their stars, we shouldn't have too many problems. But people ain't honoring how they should be. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. If they stood on that, wouldn't be no problem. Same way with the folks. Love, life, loyalty, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Things like that could solve all problems if people stood on it. But a lot of people don't stand on it, you know. Anyway, it's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy voice of the street. I'm gonna plant you now, dig like. Hit that like button, y'all, and subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 20,000 subscribers, y'all. Help me get there. I'm really trying to get there, y'all. Maybe I got to stop moving around a little bit sometimes. I just don't be, once I do my video, bro, I don't be on other people's pages and things like that. I don't want nobody think I'm trying to milk off them, because some people you can come in their page, they'll shout you out, or they be like, oh, this nigga trying to watch my page or get my subscribers. Cause no, I'm not doing that. People go watch who they want to watch, y'all. You don't have to do none of that. And YouTube is behind me more than anything. They push more of my videos down there than I do, bro. They sending all these people to my page. And then the ones that get in tune with me, they stay. They stay. And a lot of them be like, this guy here go get big. I done had people hate, man, and all that in the beginning. Because sometimes people can see something in you that you won't even see. People can look and say, yeah, this guy got a little charisma. You know? Man, as soon as he get with the right people, I don't want to hook up with nobody. I want to do my own thing, be my own boss. I don't mind if I need an assistant or a manager, you know, something like that, but that's about it. I ain't finna start dealing with nobody and let them take away from what I done did. Everything I done did, I started from scratch, bro, with 2 broken phones. I never thought I would be monetized and none of that. And I ain't even got all the numbers high as I want them, though. But I'm steady grinding, bro. I'm gonna keep on. I ain't gonna stop. All the positive things I be trying to tell people, man, stick to it, stay on your grind. I mean that. Because I ain't gonna say nothing out my mouth, bro, that I ain't gonna do. Everything I speak on, I stand on it, bro. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, fake baby daddy, voice to the street. I'ma plant you now, dig you later. Go tell a mama, go tell a friend that G Shrimp is edited.